Hmm. Hello everyone, this is Lovepreet and today we are going to create a wooden life center on in SolidWorks 2013. As you can see that this is how the solid wooden life center looks like. The wooden life center has two circular surfaces and one small circular surface, as you can pretty much see. And then the very important thing which to note down is that there is a hole inside this surface and there are threads inside it, as you can pretty much see that yes, there are threads in this too. And if we look at the side view of the geometry, then it will look somewhat like this. Yeah, as you can pretty much see, it's very much clear looking at it. And if we will see the top view of the geometry, then we will see that it looks somewhat like this. So I think it pretty much you are having a pretty much having a good idea how the how the geometry is exactly looking. Yeah. Okay. So now it's so without wasting much time on reviewing the geometry, Let's start modeling this in SolidWorks 2013. Okay. So right now let me just minimize this and click and create a new and open a new file. Yeah. Obviously, since it's just one part, so I will be clicking on part. Yeah. Okay. So let's first of all let's just start off by creating a larger spherical surface in the top plane. Yeah, so let's for right now just do it on top plane. Yeah, and I will be taking this, and now I will be creating a circle of 60 diameter. Yeah. Okay, yes, we have I've already created a circle of 60 diameter. Now it's time to create the smaller circle, which you can see in this case, which I mean this small circle. So let's just create that one now. Okay. Okay, now it's time to create that small circle. We have already created the largest circle. Now it's time to create the small circle. Now we will click on features, reference geometry, and plane. Yeah, and the plane, let it just open. Yeah. Okay, so here we have to create the three references. Since we will be using a plane as a reference, so only one reference will pretty much do the work. And here we have the new plane is parallel to the top plane and is at a distance of 10 from the top plane, but since the small circle is at a distance of 60 from the larger circle plane, therefore we'll be using a 60 in this case. Yeah, so here we have created a new plane of 60, which is 60 above the plane containing the larger circle. Now we will create a Okay, now we will sketch on this. Let's just be normal to it, and then now we'll sketch the a small circle in this on this. But before doing that, we have to ensure that the small circle is concentric with the larger circle. So we will project the larger circle on this plane, on plane one. The larger circle which is in front plane, which is in top plane, we should project that on plane one. So we will click on. mm yeah, okay, now we should select the larger circle and click on convert entities. Yeah, we have converted entities since we won't be using it for any for any extrusion purpose, so we'll be just clicking on construction. Yeah, now it's time to create the small circle whose diameter is 20 Yeah, so here we have it. And since the smaller circle and the larger circle should be concentric, so therefore we will put them in concentric mode. Yeah, so here we have aligned them into concentric, so we will click on it and we will come out of this sketch. Yeah, now as you can pretty much see that this looks pretty much close to what we are going to create further. For now, just have a look in this one. Yeah, okay, yes, so we have created this outer circle, this one, and we have created this small circle. Yeah, okay, now it's time to create the guideways so that the extrusion takes place according to this surface. So let's just have a look at the profile. Yeah, so here we have the profile of the life center is somewhat like this. So we will now try our best to replicate this in in our model. So we have created the two surfaces, the outer circle, the larger circle and small circle. Now it's time to create the guideways. Now it's time to create the guideways. So let's just, and those guideways will be obviously in the right plane. So we will click on the right plane and let's just get normal to it. Yeah. Okay. Let me just hide the plane one for now. Yeah. So here we have it. We have hidden the plane one, and right plane we are already normal to the right plane. Now it's time to sketch on it. Yeah. Okay. Now for sketching, let's just first of all create a construction line which let's just create a construction line. We will understand it later on why we have created this construction line, because it will be used for mirroring later on. Just wait and you will understand why I use this construction line. Okay, now it's time to create the profile. So we will be creating this profile on by the help of this tool, the tangent arc tool. So here we are. The first click is over here. Okay, click on endpoint of set. Okay, what exactly is it saying? Okay, oh, okay, I got it. What we are doing wrong, we have to convert this into convert entities, and this smaller. Okay, where the hell it is? Okay, fine. No, no. Okay, yes, this one. Yeah, we have to convert this convert entities. Yeah, fine. So here we have it. We are normal to this thing. Yeah, okay. We have converted these entities. Now we have to, since these won't be used for basic extrusion purposes, so therefore we will be putting it in just for construction. Yeah. So here we have it. Now we will create a tangent arc. In this case it will start. Okay, let me just click on over. Yeah, there we have it. So here this is how the profile is, and it goes like in this way, and then after that it goes in this way. Yeah. Mm. Okay, now let's just, for the sake of uniformity, let's just give proper dimensions to this profile, since as you can see this profile contains two circles, two arcs. The one is this arc and the another one is this arc, so it's the combination two arcs. So let's just first of all decide, fix these curves. So, and this has a radius of 27 right? Let's just make it 28 so that the values are easy to remember. Okay, and this 62, let's just make it 63. Okay, and let me just place this, and this center should, okay, wait a minute, let's just make this center and this center concentric. Okay, this cannot be merged. Okay, oh yeah, we have pretty much defined this. Okay, we have pretty much defined these two curves. Now it's time to create the profile on the second part on this section. So for this we don't need to create the profile again. We can simply use the mirror entities feature of SolidWorks. We'll create a feature mirror entities and click on entities to mirror. We will click on this since we are going to mirror these two curves, so arcs. So therefore we have selected arc 1 and arc 2, and these two arcs have to be mirrored about this construction line. I guess now it pretty much makes sense why we created this construction line in first place. So here we have it, and now we have clicked on OK. As you can see, this we have created one pair of guideways so that for the so that the extrusion can follow there. Okay, so here we have it. We have created the outer circle, the larger circle, the small circle, and one pair of guideways as we created. Now it's time to create a second pair of guideways which will be actually normal to the plane containing the first pair of guideways, so that the extrusion takes place in a very smooth way. So let's just do it. For since the we had created the two circles on the plane which was on one on the top plane, and second on the plane which was 60 above the top plane, and then we create the first pair of guidelines on the right plane. Now it's time to create the second pair of guideways which will be in the front plane. So let's just be normal to it. Yeah, here we have it. Now we will be now it's time to sketch on the front plane and create the guidelines. Okay, so first, obviously in this case too, we have to convert the entities so that there is no issues later on. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, really sorry, I've clicked down. Okay, yeah, convert entities. Now we have converted this. and this we want to convert these two entities. Now we will click on OK. Yeah, since these two won't be used for basic extrusion purposes, so we will be using them for construction. Yeah, and here we are, we have put both of these in construction. Now it's time to create a center line. Yeah, obviously you will is pretty much clear. We will be using this for mirroring the one profile from one side to the other side. Yeah, okay, now it's time to create the profile. Yeah, so for the profiling we had used the tangent arc. This time also we will do the same. We will have the first we use the first arc of 63 mm. So here we have it. We created the first arc of 63 mm, and now it's time to create the, okay, wait a minute, we are doing it this wrong. Okay, control Z. Okay, yeah, here it is. We will create the first arc of 63 mm nearly, and then the second arc of nearly 28 mm. Yeah, okay, so let's just give dimensions to it. This one is 28 mm, 28 mm. Yeah, and the second one is 60. Okay, yeah, 60, 63 mm. Yeah, so this is how it looks, pretty much like, I guess it pretty much looks like the previous one. So before doing that, let's just create the second let's just create the second mirror image of this one. Okay, let me just be normal to it. Yeah, okay, fine. Now we will mirror this profile in this side. So let's just do this. Since in this case we are going to mirror this arc and this arc, and this the entities to mirror is arc 1 and arc 2. Now we will, since these two arcs have to mirror about this center line, so we will be clicking on the center line, and here we have it. Here we have the completely profiled outlook. So we will now click on OK, and now we will come out of it. So I guess this pretty much is perfect. Yeah, I guess we did it. As you can pretty much see that the two pair of guidelines are nearly identical to each other here. Yeah, they pretty much seem like perfect. Yeah. Okay, since okay, yeah, it pretty much looks like perfect to me. Yeah, it is perfect. Yeah, good. So in this case, so till now we have created the larger outer circle and the smaller circle, and we've created pair of guideways, which was guideway pair 1, and this is guideway pair 2. Okay, yeah, so this is it. So till now we have created the outer circle, the small circle, and the guideways, which will be controlling extrude. So without wasting much time, we should now go for extrusion. Yeah, yes, this pretty much looks perfect to me. Yeah, okay, so it's time to create the extrusion. So let's go for, so obviously in this case we will be using a lofted base. Of course, it's pretty much makes common sense. So let's click on lofted boss. So here we have the lofted boss. We will first of all create the first profile from which the extrusion will start. The extrusion will start from the larger circle. So the larger circle is this one. Okay, so here we are, and extrusion will end at the small circle. So here we have it. So this is it. Okay, now as you can see that this extrusion has taken pretty much perfectly, but it's not following the profile which we want it to follow. So of course for this way we have to use the guideway curves. As you can see that this, if I just click on OK, or in this case then the then the extrusion will be not be according to this guideway. So we have to, so it pretty much doesn't, so we won't get the desired results as we want to achieve in the former case. So we will now use the guide curves. We have clicked on the guide curves over here, and now we will click on this one, guideway, and this is the guideway number 1. So yeah, as you can now you can clearly see that since we have chosen the guideway number 1, so the extrusion is taking place according to this guideway. So here it is, it's pretty much following exactly the same path as that. But if you look at the other part of the surface, it looks pretty much distorted. So we should give another guideway to this one, and this we have done it. Yeah, and here we've clicked on it. Yeah, so here we are. So that it looks like a perfect shape right now, and the extrusion is taking place according to the two guideways. Yeah, now it's time to, let's have a look at the other pair of guideways. Yeah, but this pair of since we have selected this pair of guideways, so the extrusion looking perfect from this this viewing angle. But if we change the viewing angle, then we see that the extrusion hasn't taken place properly in this case. So we need to select this pair of guideways too. So we will click on here and click this one and click this one, and now we'll click on right. Yeah, so we have selected the guideway number 3. Now it's time to create choose the, as you can see, this extrusion has also taken place perfectly over, and now it's time to choose the guideway number 4. So here we have, okay, now we have pretty much choose the guideway number 4, and as you can see that the extrusion is taking place according to the guideways which we had made, and it pretty much looks perfect to me. Okay, let's just click on OK and see how the results are. So when we've clicked on OK, yeah, the results look pretty much good. Yeah, it's not bad after all. It's looking nice. It's looking nice, and the profile is good. So let's just view it from the right plane. Yeah, right plane. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice. It's look nice. Yeah. Okay. Now till now we have created the solid boundary. Now it's time to first of all create this. As you can see, we have to create this part, means a small portion of the a small cylindrical portion from the geometry has to be cut so that a profile, as you can see in this, like this, can be created. So let's just do it. So we will first of all click here and be normal to it. Yeah, here we are now normal to it, and now we will be sketching on this plane. Yeah, so we will creating a, so we will first of all create a circle of, I guess 60, okay, I guess 50 mm, yeah, 50 mm, 50 mm, and then we will create another circle for 60 mm. Yeah, okay, so here we have created two circles, or one is two concentric circles, or one is of 50 mm diameter and the other one is 60 mm diameter. So now we will use the extrude cut process. So let's just do it. We will click on extrude cut in this case. Yeah, so here we have it, yeah, oh, it has, the SolidWorks has automatically chosen the section which we wanted to cut, so it's pretty much a good news for us. So and the extrusion cut has to be taken through this pair of concentric circles, and it should be of the depth 10 mm. Yeah, it's 10 mm exactly. So wait a minute, is it 10 or is it 7? Okay, we have to extrude this, we have to cut this till the distance of 7 mm, 7 mm radius depth. So let's just click on OK, and here we have it. Yeah, so we have now created even a profile which, as you can see, looks over here. Yeah, now it's time to create a hole, this hole. Now it's time to create this hole, as you can see. So, and this hole is actually of 25 mm. So let's just create a small hole, a small hole of diameter 20 mm. I guess this is 20 mm, and the depth is 25 mm. Okay, let's just try it out. So we will be now normal to this one, and we will now sketch on this plane. Yeah, so here it is. Now we will be creating, okay, yeah, this is actually 10 mm. Yeah, 10 mm, and we have created a hole over here. Okay, now we have created a circular sketch. Now it's time to use the extrude cut feature, obviously, and this extrusion will take place at to the distance of 25 mm. Yeah, it is taking exactly till the height of 25 mm. So here we have it. So we have created a hole too in this case. So till now we have created this profile, the profile has been created, the basic geometry has been created, this extrude cut has been done, and this and now we have also created the small hole which is inside the geometry. Yeah, as you can pretty much see, now it's time to create the threads. As you can see, it's, so let's just, without wasting much time, let's create the threads in the inner hole which we have created, so let's do it. Okay, yeah, okay, now okay, I was pretty much thinking about how to create the helix in this case. Now okay, I figured it out. Let's do it. Okay, first of all, we will be normal to this plane, and then we will be using the sketch feature. Yeah, and then we'll be clicking on the circle. Since the circle has to be since the helix should have the diameter exactly as the whole diameter of the hole, so therefore we have created a mm, circle of circle of diameter 10 mm. Now it's time to create the curves and click on helix. Okay, yes, here we have it. Now we have created a helix. You can see that this is moving. The hole is been created in the opposite direction to which we want, so we should click on reverse direction. So here we have it. The direction has been reversed, and since the hole is of 25 mm, so therefore the threading has to be done till the depth of 25 mm. So let's just do this. Okay, the number of revolutions should be 20, I guess 10, and this one should be 2.5 so that it gets covered in. Okay, I guess 10 revolutions. Okay, let's just make it 12 revolutions, and this one will be then the pitch will be then 25 divided by 12, so that the threading is done up to uh, till the end of the hole. Yeah. So here we have it. We have created threading of 12 revolutions with the pitch of 2.0883, so that the threading is done up to the depth of 25 mm, which is the depth of the hole, which is the depth of the hole. So let's just do it. So we will click on OK, and here we have created a helix sketch. Uh, helix sketch uh, up to the depth of 25 mm. Now it's time to create a profile which will be according to which the threads will be cut. So let's just first of all find where exactly is the, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so here we have found the, okay, here we have found the starting point of the helix. So let's just do it. We will first of all create a plane which will be who's first. Okay, oh wait a minute, let's just remove this plane one. It's not plane one. Okay, yes, the first reference is the point of the is the starting point of the helix which we have selected. Yeah, this is the first point. The second reference is the helix itself, and that should be perpendicular. The plane should be perpendicular to this helix and should be coincident with the starting point of the helix. And let's just first, so that it's very easy to figure out where exactly is the starting point, let's just set the origin on the curve. So let's, here is it, and now we'll click on OK. So here we have created a plane which is perpendicular to the helix, to the starting point of the helix. So we should, now it's time to create a profile. Let's be first of all normal to the, yes, let's just first of all be normal to the normal to plane 2 and create a sketch. Okay, fine. Yeah, here we have, as you can see, since we had chosen the set origin according to the curve, so the starting point of the helix and the origin are coincident, so this pretty much makes our work very easy. Now the problem over here is that where should the teeth of the gear be made. The teeth of the gear should be made in this side or in this side. So for that we have to first of all figure out where exactly, how exactly the sketch is moving. Yeah, and so according to the sketch we can pretty much see that teeth of the uh, the teeth of the profile should be created on this side, not on this side. So let's just do it. Okay, now let's just be normal to this. Okay, let's be normal to it once again. Yeah, over here. Okay, now let's just create a teeth of the teeth according to which the gears will be moving. So here we have it. Okay, no, okay, well, first of all, just create a center line so that the teeth is symmetrical. Okay, yeah, over here it is. Fine. So we have created a center line. Now it's time to create. Okay, this is it. Now just create a teeth which is, yeah, over here. Okay, fine. And this one should be both perpendicular to each other. Fine. Okay, now let's just create a circular hole in this case. So okay, this tangent should do a good job over here. Okay, this is not exactly symmetrical, so let's just make it once again. Okay, 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 fine, yeah, okay. So here we have it. We will first of all create one side of the face, and this is the second part, and then we will use a choose tangent curve, and here we have it. We have created a tangent. Okay, fine. Now we will create the mirror image of this three entities across this center line. So we should do it pretty much soon. Entities to mirror is this one, line this one, and this entity, and they should be mirrored about this center line. So here we have it. We've created the profile, which is very much symmetrical and perfect. So here we have it. Okay, now let's just come out of the sketch. Okay, now we have created the profile of the thread as well as the helix on which this profile will be moving. So let's just do it. We will now over here for this case we'll be obviously using the swept boss. No, we won't be using swept boss. We will be using the swept cut. I'm really sorry, since the thread will be cutting across the uh, cutting through the surface. So here we have it. The sketch it has already been selected as the profile. Now it's time to see the path on which the path profile will be moving. So obviously the path is the helix, and here we have it. Now we'll click on OK. So here we have made the holes. Okay, fine. Let me just hide this plane here. So here we have created the internal threading in this case, and it pretty much looks nice to me. Okay, yeah. So we have done everything whatever we wanted to do. We have created the profile exact extrusion of extruded profile. We have cut it to create this part, and we've also created threads. Okay, but now as you must be noticing that the colors is not, since the name is wooden life center, so obviously this thing should look like wood as this one is looking. So we should add appearance in this case. Okay, so for the appearance we will click over here. Okay, where okay, yes, here we have the appearances color, and then since it is wooden, it looks like wood, so therefore there must be some kind of wood folder over here. Oh, wood folder okay, it must be in organic, I guess. Yeah, over here we have got the wood. So here it is wood. So here as you can see that there is a different type of woods, seriously. You will get you will be okay, okay, yeah, okay. As you can see there are different type of wood like this one. Okay, let's just wanna just apply this, and this looks like this to me. Okay, let's just find something which looks really awesome. Okay, okay, yeah, this one looks awesome to me. Yeah, okay, yeah, this looks pretty good to me. Yeah, like satin wood. Yeah, this one also looks nice. Okay, teeth. I guess this is the final. Yeah, okay, this looks good to me. Yeah, here we have it. So here we have the wooden live dead center. So here it is. We have created a wooden live dead center which we wanted to make, and hope you understood all the steps which we had used over here. If you have any difficulty, then please comment in sections below, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Yeah, it was okay. See you soon.